Hey YouTube, how you guys doing today? This is your boy Kraken. I know I said I was gonna bring you guys a top 5 list, but I can't. Instead, I'm gonna bring you guys a top 20 list. It's gonna be top 20 best Super Nintendo games of all time, and all these games, they're not really in order. I mean, I like every single one of these games I'm gonna put on this list. So it doesn't really matter what number they are on the list. I like them all the same. They were all really awesome games. So, but unfortunately, not all of them can be number one, number two, number three, number four, number five. So I had to spread them out. So that's why I came up with a top 20 list. So let's go check that out. All right, number 20, we're going to start off with Contra 3. Let's go check that out. Look at this game. This game's so sick. Again, this is Contra 3. And I think I played this game when I was like 7 or 8. I was pretty young. It was a pretty fun game. If I still had it now, I would still play it. It was a pretty sweet game. I kind of miss all these old games. And I think this is a boss right here or something. So, I don't know, but this is Contra 3. Let's move on to our next one. Okay, number 19 is going to be Super Punchouts. Let's go check out some of that gameplay. Alright. So this game, back in this time, this game was so sweet. I mean, look at it. It was actually pretty nice. It would get hard at times. Like, the guys who were fighting, they were blocked so much, and it would get annoying at times, but it was super fun. It was just a game that you would want to keep playing because of how hard it was at times. It was a really nice game. Alright, let's go check out our next game. Alright, our next one is Earthworm Jim. I know the name sounds a little funny and probably not familiar to anybody, but it's a really good game, so let's go check it out. Alright, this is Earthworm Jim. It's a pretty sweet game, pretty challenging at times, very fun. You can tell by the gameplay. And for an early 90s game, this game, I mean, look at it, look at the graphics, look at the way the game is. It's really nice. You could have a lot of fun with this game. Oh, that's pretty fun. I wish I still had this. Alright guys, let's move on to our next one. This is Super Mario RPG. It's a pretty sweet game. Some of you have not heard of it, so let's go check it out so you guys can get more familiar with it. So this is Mario RPG. It's really one of its kind. It's a really nice game. It's an RPG game. It's pretty sweet. And some more gameplay. As you can tell, you can choose whether to attack, defend, whatever. It's a pretty nice game. It was really sweet for its time. Alright, let's move on to our next game. Number 16 on our list is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Turtles in Time. It's a really nice game. Let's go check it out. Alright, here's some gameplay. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Turtles in Time. You can see by the gameplay, this game is pretty sweet. We're using Raphael right now. You can use 3 other characters, Leonardo, Donatello, and Michelangelo. It's a really cool game. There's a lot of non-stop action in this game, which is why I like it so much. And I forget how many levels there were, but there's so many levels. It'll keep you entertained for a few hours. And you can do 2 players, which makes it fun too. Alright, let's move on to our next game. Alright, the next game, I'm sure everybody knows this game. It's our number 15, Mortal Kombat. Let's go check out some of that gameplay. This is Mortal Kombat. These are the few characters you can pick. Alright. this gameplay, we were using Sub-Zero. Look at how sweet this game looks. It's such an old game. And like I said, everybody should know this game. This game is awesome, and there's many sequels made after this game. It's a really nice game. The graphics are sweet. I mean, look at it. You tell me what you guys think. Alright, let's move on to our next game. Alright, number 14 is XMen Mutant Apocalypse. It's a pretty sweet game. Let's go check it out. Okay, so you got 5 characters to choose from. Here's gameplay of it. You are Wolverine. Look at this game, you're just slicing and dicing people. You do this throughout the whole game. It's pretty sweet. Like I said, there's 5 characters you can choose from. It's really awesome. I don't remember the full details of this game. I just know it was one of my favorites, so I used to play this game a lot. And again, like I said, all the games that I put on this list, I used to play them a lot. I'm sure there's probably some games I left out, but you know, it's only a top 20 list. I couldn't. If I wanted to put every single game that I liked, it would have probably been like the top 50 list. There's that many games that I liked. But the top 20 were the most played. So. Alright, let's go check out the next video. Or next game. Alright, number 13 is Street Fighter Alpha 2. It's pretty sweet, so let's go check that out. So here's a list of all the characters you can pick. Alright, so this is Street Fighter 2. Street Fighter Alpha 2. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know this game. Because people even now like Street Fighter. Or go back and play the old Street Fighters. It's a really nice game. The combos, the moves, everything you do in this game is sweet. So it's a pretty cool game. It's cool when you play against another person, like 2 players. Okay, let's move on to our next game. Alright, so number 12 is Mortal Kombat 2. Let's go check that out. So here's a list of all the characters you can choose from. It's quite a few. More than the first Mortal Kombat. Alright, so let's check out some gameplay. It's Sub-Zero versus Scorpion. I mean, you can tell right away, right off the bat, it's a big improvement from the first Mortal Kombat. I like the Mortal Kombat 2, this one, better than the first one. In my opinion, again, like I said. Alright, let's go check out. Alright, next on our list is number 11. And the game is Zombies Ate My Neighbors. I know it sounds a little weird title for a game, but it's a really cool game, and I'm going to show you. Let's go. Alright, so this is Zombies Ate My Neighbors. What you do in this game, you go around rescuing survivors, and like you just saw, he rescued a dog. You rescue all the survivors and try to make it through the map and try to find an exit. And try not to get killed by the zombies. And you also have to try to save the survivors before the zombies get to them. It was a pretty fun game. It gets intense later on in the game. You got like people with chainsaws or zombies with chainsaws going after you. It gets pretty crazy. It's a really fun game. You guys should check it out. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Number 10 is Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Let's go check that out. This game was so awesome. I mean, look at the list of characters that you can pick from. Back then, a list like this was amazing. Amazing. Alright, let's go check out some gameplay. And then it will tell you to choose your destiny. Which is pretty cool, I guess. Alright, let's check out the gameplay. Right off the bat, I'm sure you'll notice an improvement in the graphics as well in this game. It's pretty awesome. The moves are pretty awesome as well. The combos, so everything in the game really just a big improvement from the last one, which is good. Alright, the next game is number 9. It's probably the game, the fighting game that I played the most out of all the fighting games on the list. It is Killer Instincts, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows this game. If not, let's go check out some gameplay. Look at this game, so awesome. Okay, here's a list of all the characters you can choose from. It's quite a bit. And they're all good characters, all of them. It's such a good game. Such a good game. If you guys haven't played it, you guys have to. Look at this game. Look at the combos. That's what made this game so fun. All the combos. And all the stuff you can combine to make combos and all that stuff. You can even combine your combos with fatalities and all that kind of stuff. I think it was called an ultimate combo. Yeah, that was so awesome. Look at this. If you don't like this game, I don't know what to say. It's such an awesome game. Okay, next on our list is number 8. It's Super Mario World. Let's go check that out. Super Mario World. What made this game so fun was Yoshi, really. Alright, so here's some gameplay. There's Yoshi. Putting Yoshi in this game was a game changer. I really love the game because of Yoshi. You can do so many cool things with Yoshi. It just made the game so much more fun with Yoshi. It was a pretty long game as well. There's so many levels, so many stuff you can do in this game. It took you a while to pass it. Alright, let's move on to our next one. Number 7 is Donkey Kong Country. Let's go check that out. Alright, so this is Donkey Kong Country. This game's so sweet. I mean, you can tell by the graphics, the way the gameplay is. It's so cool. This was another somewhat of a long game. That's pretty nice. There's always so much to do in this game. All the stuff you can do. You can throw your you can throw Diddy calling at people, you can throw stuff. It's fun. It's a good game. You know, you can swim in the water. They did such a good game. I mean, they did such a good job in this game. This game was awesome. If you guys haven't played this game and you guys are curious to play, you guys should try to get your hands on it. It's really nice. I mean, look at it. It's so cool. Alright, let's move on to number 6. Number 6 is Super Metroid. Let's go check that out. It's pretty sweet. So this is Super Metroid. It's a pretty fun game. A pretty fun game for its time. You can tell by the graphics, they're not too shabby. And this is our number 6, like I said. It's pretty sweet. Love this game. Alright, next one on our list is number 5, Doom. I know everybody should know this game. Everybody should know this game. This game's pretty sweet. Let's go check out some gameplay. Alright guys, this is Doom. I'm sure a lot of you guys remember this game. It's a pretty cool FPS shooter. This game's legend. I mean, this game just opened the doorways to a lot of FPS games nowadays. This was basically the beginning. You know? It's a pretty sweet game. It's opened a lot of doors for people. Alright, let's move on to number 4. Number 4 is Duke Nukem. I'm sure a lot of you guys probably remember this game as well. It's a really popular game. I loved it. It was a pretty sweet game. So let's go check out a little bit of gameplay out of it. Okay, so this is Duke Nukem. I mean, the graphics aren't that great, but the gameplay made up for it. You know, it was a pretty fun game, as you can tell. It would get hard at times, it would. It was really fun as well. And, you know, in Duke Nukem there was a lot of little stuff in the games too, so I'm not going to show you that kind of stuff, and you guys will have to check that out on your own, figure that out. Alright, let's move on to number 3. Number 3 is Super Mario Kart. Let's go check that out. This game was so fun to play, especially when your family would come over and we would just play this on the big screen. It was so fun to play, so fun. And this is basically how it looked like. You just race and you can get stuff to throw at your opponents, stuff like that. As you can see on the picture, you see Yoshi has a shell and you just threw it. This game was so fun. Alright, number 2. It's Donkey Kong Country 2. Let's go check that out. So this is Donkey Kong Country 2. And as you can tell, it actually has better graphics than the first Donkey Kong. Which is really sweet. I mean, this game was already cool as it was. So the sequel just looks even better, like the graphics and the gameplay, and it's just cool how you can throw your teammate against enemies and other stuff. This game was pretty long as well, just like the first one. Very fun. I recommend it for anybody. If you can get your hands on this game and you still have the Super Nintendo, you gotta play it. Alright, let's move on to number 1. Alright, we're down to number 1. Number 1 is a classic. Anybody who had a Super Nintendo had this game, I guarantee it. It is Star Fox. It's an awesome game. It's just so awesome. So awesome. You guys gotta check it out. This is all the routes you can take. Yeah, this game is so sweet. Yeah, look at the gameplay. You're just flying around, shooting stuff. You gotta avoid obstacles, you gotta go through obstacles. It's really cool. Really cool game. You know, try to survive. Such a sweet game. In other levels you have to go through meteor showers and stuff like that and try to avoid all that. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool game. Alright, that's it for our top 20 best Super Nintendo games of all time. Again, that's only in my opinion. So if you like the video, please like, subscribe, share, and if there's a game that I left out that you guys think should have been in the game, go ahead and comment that down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.